Hi, I did a video a couple weeks back about Texas and Florida was doing smoke and mirrors when it came down to polling and stuff there about these people running for governor and senator. Well, I'm going to talk to you today about Florida. Florida. Last Saturday I read a piece about Andrew Gillum, the guy running for governor. Mr. Give you this for free, give you that for free, give you everything for free. It said in the piece that, he has a 9-point lead over DeSantis. Well, I thought that was horse shit. 9-point lead. If you looked at the results there when the primaries came through, when Gillum beat out that Graham woman, and that Levine, those other ones, okay, and then you looked at the number of people who voted for DeSantis and Putnam, there was more Republicans voted than there was Democrats who voted for their primary candidates. You tell me where the numbers are. They're playing with the polling, they're playing with the numbers. They're full of crap. They're trying to pull smoke and mirrors. Now, I don't know where they're doing some of this polling at. Okay? I don't hear a lot of ads here for DeSantis. In fact, practically nothing for DeSantis. But now I'm starting to see stuff for Gillum on TV. I'm going to give you a free college education. And I'm going to raise Medicare up 800,000 people. And make sure this one has free health care and that one has free health care. Nothing's free. Somebody's got to pay for that. But I'll get to that later. Right now, I'm going to talk about the polling. I see the polling today. Now, I don't know if this is a Kavanaugh effect or if Republicans are starting to wake up or whatever's going on. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 1-point race between Gillum and DeSantis. And astronaut, spaceman, what's his goddamn name? That idiot, been in the Senate so long there, he's just walking dead there. Bill Nelson, astronaut Bill Nelson, the guy who, along with Jake Garn, hustled his way a free trip on the space shuttle years and years ago. What the fuck did that guy ever bring to the space program? Except putting his fat senator ass on the space shuttle and getting a free space trip. What a motherfucking pode that guy is. Now, there's only a 1-point race between him and Rick Scott. Okay? Like I said in my previous video there about Gillum and the Democrats, all these people down here who go around, I'm a Democrat and I love Democrats and Democrat this and Democrat that. A lot of them in this Miami area aren't even registered to vote. They can't register. They're not citizens. They're a bunch of immigrants from Haiti or somewhere else. But they all go around acting like they're citizens. You call them up on the phone, I gotta vote for this guy. And they write his name down there, you're a likely voter. Can you vote? Sure, I can vote. No problem, I can vote. Okay, they write his name down there, call him a likely voter. Well, that's all garbage. That's all horseshit. And as I was going to say a few minutes ago there about down here in Miami with the Gillum advertising, Miami and Broward is Democrat. And I don't think DeSantis wants to waste his time down here because what's going to go on down here is going to go on down here. The thing that would swing the race down here is when the Jews down here start hearing how this guy Gillum hates Israel, how he wants to align himself with his buddies who hate Israel, how this guy's nothing but a communist in disguise, wants to give everything away for free, everything that they're going to have to pay for. All these old seniors and stuff from Century Village and stuff there. Yeah, well, you're going to have to pay for this free stuff because it ain't free. He's got to raise your taxes through the roof. And then again, he gets into the governorship. The House and Senate here in Florida is Republican. Sure, he can get in there and might do a couple of executive orders and stuff if he does some real outrageous ones like, oh, I'm going to ban this gun, I'm going to ban that. The legislature will come up with laws and they'll go veto-proof over this guy there, and they'll just laugh his shit right on down the street. He won't get crap. He'll be another Barack Obama. The legislature won't do shit, so I got pen, I got pad, but the courts are going to overturn your shit there as soon as it gets there. But as for advertising, I believe DeSantis is spending his time in other parts of the state, and he's advertising there. I'm not going to say Miami's a lost cause. There's a lot of good people down here who aren't fooled by this garbage there. And frankly, I think the polling down here is skewed. I think it's full of shit. I think you've got people who work for these polling companies to have a vested interest in who they want to win. So they skew the polls. I mean, you look at what happened between Hillary and Donald Trump. Where were the polls then? You want to talk about polls? The polls had Graham, the woman Graham, Senator Graham's daughter. She was ahead of this guy Gillum, and she lost the primary. So the polls are garbage. And now this guy Gillum is on TV. I'm going to give this away. I'm going to give that away. I'm going to get you a $15 an hour raise. Well, no, somebody got to pay for that, buddy. And here's for Florida. Florida is not a rich state. Okay, you have the cruise ships here in Miami. You don't have tourism anymore. Tourism used to be where they go stay in the hotels on Miami Beach, they get the sun and fun and all that other stuff. That went out in the 1950s and 1960s. Now it's the cruise ships. They come stay in the hotels after they fly into Miami International. They stay one night in the hotels, then they go grab their cruise ship. The other time is that Memorial Day weekend, and that's nothing but a disaster. It's Urban Week over there on the beach, okay? And nobody wants to stay around for that. And believe me, I think that thing's dying out. This last Memorial Day weekend, I didn't hear anything about it. Because people were actually getting sick and tired of the place being a zoo. And I'm not saying zoo because, oh, there's a lot of black people or anything like that. I'm saying a zoo because these people come in there and they got dope all over the place. They bring in strippers. They bring in all this low-class stuff. And people who live on Miami Beach don't want to hear, see, or feel that low-class crap. Now, getting back to what I was saying earlier about Florida not being a rich state. Okay, you got the cruise ships in Miami. You got Disney World and stuff over in Orlando. After that, the rest of the state, you don't have anything. This is not a state for industry. Okay, don't know why. This is not a rich state. There are other states, California, where this guy Magic Gillum thinks he's going to prestidigitate his magic plans. Well, you got me on that one. Unless people's taxes are going to go through the roof. And you come up with this $15 an hour wage for all these people bagging your groceries and working at Burger King. Well, you ain't going to see many people bagging your groceries anymore. Or a lot of people working at Burger King or McDonald's because they'll go turn those automated. As for your bagging your groceries, well, I'll have cashiers in the store. Maybe not a lot. I saw the future at Walmart. Walmart, the one in North Miami Beach, well, they had 20 item or less ring-up lines. They're gone. They turned them all to self-service. They turned all that area to 10 registers for self-service. They got rid of that other stuff. Where does people go? Well, probably right out the door to unemployment. Well, I'm going to tie this up real quick because there's really not much more I can say. The election's around the corner. We'll see what happens. But I wouldn't be fooled by the polls or the other stuff. And as it looks right now, the FBI investigation with Kavanaugh is supposed to be over, and they're going to go for a vote here on Saturday. And there's still a question whether he'll get confirmed by the Senate. And if he does, well then he's on the Supreme Court. If he doesn't, there's going to be hell to pay to the Republican Party. Whether people are going to show up at the polls all pissed off because Kavanaugh didn't get confirmed, if that was their story. As for Susan Collins, Maworski, and Jeff Flake, well, you could end up costing the Senate going against nominating Kavanaugh and he doesn't get it. Well, they'll have to get used to Schumer and those people being majority leader Schumer and them being in charge. And you think that they're going to have anything go on then? No, they'll be hell to pay then. The Senate will be all fucked up. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a big ass red explosion because of what happened there, and people can actually see what kind of real dirtbags the Democrats are and how low they'll go to get power. Well, that's all I got to say for today. So I'm going to end this real quick. You have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.